I am doing this fast is because I've noticed that when I wake up, my skin is is doing really well, and then as the day progresses and I eat things, my skin gets, I don't know, my acne starts flaring up. And I'll give you an example. Yesterday during the day, my skin was really good, and then by evening, I don't know what happened, but my acne marks were so prominent, they get darker. So I want to try to figure out what's doing this. I want to be realistic and say that I can't give up sugar completely. I can't give up chocolate. There's certain things I can't give up. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Maybe and I didn't have acne. I didn't have this get pimples and stuff before. So I'm just wondering why is it happening now. So I'm trying to figure that out. That is why what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do a water cleanse thing. And this is an experiment. I'm not promoting it. I'm going to do this for myself and see for myself what happens. Do this on my own and see what happens. So what I've understood from what I've gathered from what I've read is and watched is that from day 1 to 10 is the perfect time to fast. And I'm going to try to see how long I can push when I can eat my first meal. I'm not hungry right now, so let's see. I'll let you know how this goes tomorrow, how this went tomorrow, because I feel as though I don't know. Let me see if I can track this throughout the day. I will. That's that. Hi. I told y'all I'm going to start the fast like a girl. I read about it and I want to try it. So I'm trying it from today. From what I've watched on YouTube, there are a few podcasts, and what I've read, what I understand is that you start this from the first day of your cycle. Day 1 to 10 you fast. So I'll post about it. There's a sheet that you can find on Google. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see listen to my body basically. So today, last night I ate at around I think 7 p.m. I had lunch. I had dinner at 4:30. I know it's really early. And then I ate jalebi at 6:30 I think. So I'm going to count it as 7 p.m. I'm not counting the time I had my 52. That was around 8. I don't know if I should count that. Right now it's 6:30, 6:40 a.m. So I'm going to try to see what time I can push my first meal to. And this is really interesting. It'll be fun to watch. I wanted to do a water fast, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because it's the first time I'm trying this. Because even when I fast for religious reasons, I do end up eating. The one time I did fast, I went without eating anything for, I think the longest I've done is I ate at 5 p.m. and the day before that I ate it almost 24 hours. Yeah. So I'm going to build on this slowly. Let's see. Hi. I'm not working out today because I'm going to take it easy. I may go for a walk later. I don't know yet. And let me know if anyone else has tried this. The book is called Fast Like a Girl. And it's funny because we are encouraged to binge eat, and in the name of cravings during your period, so many things are promoted. You know how we've got into that mentality that, oh, I'm on my period, so I have to eat this. And I was thinking about this, our grandmothers, our mothers also for that matter, didn't do this. Because during that time, no one even knew of this concept that you're craving for something or and it's just junk. That's what the problem is, that you're craving for something that has high sodium, that is just sugar based. And now when I watched this podcast and she said that your estrogen is high on the first day, I don't want to misquote this, but it's about our hormones, and we're putting all this nonsense in our body. It's not nonsense, but it's not good for us during that period. So this is going to be really fun to see how to eat during what phase, what cycle. I'm really, really excited. Hi guys, today is the 14th of May. Hey, I don't know. And what am I doing? I'm not doing anything today. I'm not working out. It's just not something I'm doing. It's not for me right now. Drink some water. I'm not reading also today. You have to let yourself be. You can't always just be so strict with yourself. Me, after making a whole thing of I'm really strict. I think I'm strict with others, not so much with myself. Maybe with myself also. Not with my routine though. And what else? I'm not working out today because I'm trying to do something. That's not so weird and vague. I'm not working out because I really want to do this water fast because it's so good for you. But I don't want to jinx it by saying that I will do it because it's difficult. It's a lot easier said than done, honestly. Let me know if you've ever done a water fast and how was it for you. I'll probably go downstairs and chill. I hate when people say that I'll chill, but I'm that person right now. I'll probably go downstairs later for a bit, maybe. Let's see. Maybe now also it would be nice. And what else? Nothing, honestly. A part of me is just like, should I just eat jalebi right now? I could, but should I? It shouldn't be my first meal, I'm assuming. What have I been up to since yesterday? Nothing. My life is pretty uneventful, but that's a good thing because you don't want stress, unnecessary stress and things happening. What people don't realize is I'm actually quite I'm trying to find a better word for boring. I'm not boring, but I'm not very chaotic. That's the word. I've just been relaxing, sleeping really well. There's nothing like going to bed, honestly. You remember there was this whole phase where everyone was like, go hard or go home? Everybody should just go home and stay home. It's the best thing ever. What else? I don't have anything to say. It's a great thing for a change. I have a few things I need to do, but I'm not in a hurry, honestly. I'm going to relax. They're just errands I need to run. I need to go and get my face oil. Again, restock time. Because I realized the one I got last time, it's nice, but it's not as good as the one I was using before that. And the place I get that one from, there's this, there are days it's open. I mean, it's open during the weekdays. I could probably head there right now and get it. But imagine going someplace just to get one thing. I like to make a list and do everything on this at the same time. I should have got it last time. But I think I went on a Monday. I should have got it. And what else? Someone gave this really good suggestion that I should do a blog in Hindi. But today is not that day, definitely. Because I like speaking in Hindi when there's someone to speak to Hindi with to what? When it's a conversation. अब बैठे बैठे मैं ऐसे ही थोड़ी बात कर लूँ. मैं हिंदी में बात करने की कोशिश कर सकती हूँ. मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकती हूँ. मेरी हिंदी बहुत शुद्ध और अच्छी है. शुद्ध का पता नहीं पर अच्छी तो है. मैं हिंदी में बात नहीं करती क्योंकि हमारे स्कूल में हमें फ़ाइन दिया जाता था 5 रुपए का अगर हम एक शब्द हिंदी का बोलते थे. तो आप सोचो ये कितना कंफ्यूजिंग हो सकता है. कंफ्यूजिंग, व्हाट्स अ वर्ड फॉर कंफ्यूजिंग इन हिंदी? But then when I moved to Delhi, everyone was speaking in Hindi and I loved it. To the point that now everyone thinks I am from Delhi, but I'm not. Delhi is a vibe. I miss Delhi. I love the food there, shopping. Everything is so good in Delhi. Even the places are really nice. It's really old. No, not old. What I meant was that. I mean, shoot locations are really nice, and the places are also really like a lot nicer in Delhi. Every city has its own charm. I'm just trying to kill time. Why? You ask why? Because I'm trying to distract myself. Because I'm trying to do this fast. What I've realized is that we're not so hungry. I mean, we eat when we're not hungry because we've got into this habit. Not this habit, but we've been taught that you have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What if you're not hungry? I mean, I feel as though we all have such a. Everyone doesn't have the same relationship with food, and intuitive eating is the best thing to do. That you eat when you're hungry. That's what children do. But society teaches us that we have to have so many meals a day and then maybe a snack. And what it also depends on is the kind of activity you do in your daily life. If you're not a very active person, for example, when I'm not working, I'm sitting at home, I don't think I'm that hungry. I mean, I'm just eating because I'm bored or because I watched something and I think I want to try that. So it's really interesting. And my nana used to say this, that eating too much is more dangerous. No one dies of. No, not dies, sorry, that's misquoting him. What he says, he said something regarding food, that eating too much, and that's what Ayurveda also says, that eating too much food is more detrimental than eating less food. I mean, everyone should get the right amount of nutrition from their food and amount of calories in a day. This is just privilege talking. Honestly, we're all privileged that we can even, which is really funny actually, because people who really don't have food to eat, they respect food and need food, and then we go on diets. So it's really funny how life is. I'm going to go and stop talking. This is me on day 1 of fasting, already just acting out. I'm not acting out. I'm just trying to figure this out. It's always difficult in the beginning, and then later you get used to it. You also understand what happens. You know how your body is feeling and stuff. So that's fun. I'll check in, I think, after when I'm about to maybe eat my next meal, and I think I'll document what I'm eating. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read up on this a little more. As far as the thing is that I need to make notes. When I write things down, then it's more systematic and it makes more sense. As far as what I've understood, I need to eat more high protein meals. I'm vegetarian now, so this should be fun. I'm not a vegan. Being a vegan is just, I think, not milk. I'm eating dairy products as of now, so I'm not vegan. Let's figure this out together. I'll document that part. Bye. I've eaten what I have, and I'm not going to eat now till tomorrow, because I want there to be the window should be from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. I did feel a little weak, but I'm going to try and practice some yoga just to stay at it. I feel good otherwise. I feel like my skin is not flared up acne yet, so let's see. It's been good. I'm just going to work out for 15 minutes, I think. Let me just figure out where. My usual spot or not. meditation. Done with my meditation and workout, and I don't think I've ever meditated so well and been so focused. And these kids came and just they wanted to play. I'm so tired though, but it was fun. It really helped with focusing today. So that's all for today, day 1 of Fast Like a Girl. I'll tell you guys what happens tomorrow. I'm planning on going to bed early. It's almost 5, so let's see. Bye. आज ये व्लॉग मैं हिंदी में बनाऊंगी. मुझे बस लगता है अगर आप ऐसे बात करोगे तो ऐसा लगता है जैसे रोबोटिक है. अगर कोई बात करने के लिए होता है तो अच्छा होता है, तो फ्लो में जाता है कॉन्वर्सेशन. ऐसे तो बस है, मैं ऐसी ही बात कर रही हूँ, पर मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ. कोशिश कायम है.